was defensive back Christian Isian, who missed the first 3 days recovering from the flu. Newly signed linebacker Devin White was also on the field. Aleem McNeil, that's great. There were no pads when he got injured. I'm like, how the heck did you injure your neck? But he seems to be okay back out there. I would have loved to see him in practice. And I believe today was the first day of pads, and they were saving that for the fans. Of course, defensive back Christian Isian. I've heard people say Isian, but I thought it was pronounced Isian when I looked at the breakdown, and Dan Campbell calls him Izzy. So for his name to be Isian and they call him Izzy, I don't think it makes sense, but let me know if I'm saying his name. I thought it was Isian from the way that I saw the breakdown. It's good to see him back out. And Devin White. I mean, let me ask you, you think Devin was already here? Was he already here when he signed or what? I mean, I know they can go and scoop him in like in a matter of hours. When the draft picks are picked on like the day one of the draft, they're at the facility the next afternoon. So I'm sure if he wasn't here, he got him here. But to see him, I'm like, dog, was he driving when he signed? Was he FaceTiming? I mean, was he already here? That is crazy. But I'm glad to see him. I'm glad to see him on the field, man. That is going to be exciting. I know, you know, some people are not happy about the signing. I'm not mad. 2 years ago would have been great, but I'm not mad about it at all. But what about some situational football? Let's take a look at what Tim had to say. Says head coach Dan Campbell usually likes to end practice with a situational period, and Sunday's challenge had the offense getting the ball at their own 29-yard line following a kick return with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left, all 3 timeouts, and trailing 24-23 in the fourth quarter. Let me just cut to me real quick. These are like the best part of practice to me. These and like the one-on-ones, because when they do when everybody huddles around each other and they go at each other, man, that and the situational football to me is the best part of camp. Jared Goff went 4 for 4 for 42 yards, with the key throw being a 20-yard reception to wide receiver Jameson Williams and a 3rd and 10 play to the defense's 41-yard line. A 9-yard Amon-Ra St. Brown reception and a couple of Isaiah Pacheco short runs, followed by 2 kneel downs, set the offense up at their 25-yard line with 3 seconds left, where kicker Jake Bates nailed the 43-yard field goal for the win. Tight end Sam Laporta, 8 yards, and running back Stanley Rocky, 5 yards, also had receptions on the drive. Bates missed a couple 43-yard field goals right early in practice, so it was good to see him hit it right through the middle for the win for the offense. Now,
if you're a dad watching this and you don't have life insurance, we need to have an honest conversation here real quick. I get it. You think you're invincible. You think it won't happen to you, but here's the brutal truth. Your family's financial security shouldn't depend on you staying alive. Smart dads are making moves right now. I purchased life insurance through Ethos because the process was actually simple. No medical exams, no complicated paperwork, no sitting in some stuffy office. Everything is 100% online, and it helps protect the people who we love the most. We're talking $700,000 in coverage for $39 a month. Don't be the dad without a backup. Your family deserves better than hope. Stop procrastinating.
We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of
Today
a
we're talking about
game
better sex
because
with
they
blue
simply
toothpaste.
cannot
It contains
establish a
4
rhythm
powerful
under center.
ingredients. Sildenafil, tadalafil, apomorphine, and oxytocin. Gold is 3 times stronger, 5 times faster, and 8 times longer lasting than standard treatment. Let's break down the ingredients. Normally, swallowed sildenafil takes 30 to 60 minutes to kick in. But because gold is sublingual, it dissolves under the tongue. It bypasses that first pass liver metabolism, and onset could drop to around 15 minutes. And why does speed matter? The spontaneity, guys. You could get in the mood faster, and trust me, we love this. Next, you have tadalafil, another PDE5 inhibitor with a much longer half-life. We're talking about 36 hours of support, so you can stay ready throughout the weekend. Fast start, long finish. But here's what none of the other treatments are doing. Apomorphine works directly in your brain, so it's not about just being able to have sex, but wanting to have sex. This is specifically targeting the psychological side of ED, performance anxiety, mental block, all of that. And oxytocin, that's the connection ingredient, supporting intimacy, reducing stress, and lowering performance anxiety. Grab a free month with any quarterly plan at BlueChew.com and let your girl know you're serious. So why does the psychological side of ED matter? Because let's be real, guys, a lot of guys' issues isn't physical, it's in the brain.
From the gun, wants to pass, spits it out to the back. It's complete.
Big, huge fan of Jake Bates. Huge fan. He has been clutch for us ever since, and he looks like he has the potential to be a franchise kicker. But he got to stop. He got to, whatever is happening that he's pulling these kicks to the right, he got to try to figure it out without messing up his natural kicking process. But he's got to get this together, man. He really does. He's been the only kicker on the Detroit Lions roster. The Lions signed him to a 2-year deal right away. We're now in year 3. I think he got another, I don't know if it's another 2 years or whatever it is, but he is still on the team, and he is the only kicker on the team. So they got a lot of faith in Jake Bates, but I want him to be elite and picking up his natural kicking process. But he's got to get this together, man. He really does. He's been the only kicker on the Detroit Lions roster. The Lions signed him to a 2-year deal right away. We're now in year 3. I think he got another, I don't know if it's another 2 years or whatever it is, but he is still on the team, and he is the only kicker on the team. So they got a lot of faith in Jake Bates, but I want him to be elite. And if he's going to get up there to the elite level, he's already got the leg, right? Brandon Aubrey, you don't worry about accuracy. You know he got a monster leg, and you know what's going on. I want Jake Bates to ascend to those levels. So he got to get it together, but it was good to see. Shout out to Superfan Hutch on Twitter, said he was booting him from 7 in practice. Of course, on the rush, there's no nothing but you, the holder, and the kick. So he was booting him. So we know he has the leg, but we are looking for accuracy. That's what I'm looking for in 2026. The last part that we'll look at, and I'll let you guys take a look at the rest, again, linked in my description, is the 99-yard touchdown. Cornerback DJ Reed was in the right place at the right time during a team red zone period, giving the defense their biggest play on Sunday's practice. Goff tried hitting Williams once on a crosser that was pretty well defended by Campbell. Williams couldn't catch it clearly, juggling the ball before losing control. The ball fell right into the arms of Reed at the 1-yard line. He immediately turned the field and nothing but green grass for 99 yards to the end zone. Now, of course, we talking about practice. And maybe 2 years ago, I would have been a little concerned about Jamison Williams and the drops, but you know what? I'm not concerned about that anymore. We've seen what Jamison Williams can do. It's good to see DJ Reed. We've been hearing a lot coming out of camp that he is kind of going to his old self. He had a hammy issue. And here's the crazy part that you really don't think about, at least I didn't until recently. Like, yo, wait a minute. He's the only starting secondary player that is out there. His running mate in Terrion Arnold is not employed, not on the team. His safeties in Brian Branch and Kirby Jones. He is the only one out there. Of your starting secondary, he's the only one. And we were looking for that DJ Reed that we were getting from New York, and he didn't look like it. He didn't look like that same player last year. But it's good to see him returning to form, and he's going to need to. He's going to have to be that leader out there. If Kirby can't go, or if Kirby's limited, and Brian Branch is out for the first 2 months of the season most likely. And Terrion Arnold is trying not to go to jail, to prison. You know what I mean? So good to see him doing his thing. Now, the Jamison Williams doesn't bother me. It doesn't. We had this discussion on Syndicates, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. So, Jamison Williams, if you watch the Steve Smith, we talked about Steve Smith, and he was very critical of J-Mo, which I understand, Steve. I think because Steve doesn't have the gifts that Jamison Williams has, the size and speed, as far as the height, then he was kind of a little bit salty, but I think because of Steve Smith, he held him to a higher standard. But if Jamison Williams, yards-wise, he's elite, right? He's up there with the elite just because he can get big plays, and he's not even remotely close to his prime. So here's the question. If Jamison Williams, you know how you build a perfect quarterback, you build a perfect receiver. So you got speed, hands, body control, route running. If you were to tell Jamison Williams, speed is a
scoring a touchdown, they're going to be
you give him the route running of Devontae Adams, the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the body control of a Puka Nacua, and the size of an A.J. Brown. Which one of those assets, in addition to the speed that he already has, do you think would make Jamison Williams the top 3 wide receiver? We're talking about better than every other receiver but 2 in the National Football League, or only one. If he was the best wide receiver in the league, which one of those? Because I think if he worked on one, if he got any one of them, he could easily be top 5. For me, probably the hands. For me, it's probably the hands. If he was to get his hands, because there's been a lot of plays that he missed out on because just off the fingertips, and it's no fault of Goff's. It's right there, juggled, dropped, whatever the situation, where he's mad at himself. Because I know what he can do now in the NFL, it's not so much of a big deal. But to me, if you gave him the hands of St. Brown and the body control of Puka Nacua, I think those 2 things can make him top 3. And if you, of course, we're talking about the perfect wide receiver if you had all 5. So Jamison Williams, for me, it had to be hands. He's got the speed. Devontae Adams' route running is impeccable, even over 30. And he's probably one of the best to ever do it. So, I mean, I would love to see
and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about?
Nothing went well in the first half. Hit him with the hezzy. He going, you know what I'm saying? You know how you cross somebody over in basketball and they go flying out their shoes? I would love to see Jamison Williams just put the bob on somebody and he going the other way, man. I would love to see that. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What would yours be to put J-Mo as a top 3 to 5 receiver? We did a little bit of an injury scare. As far as I know, there's been no update yet on injury reports. Rookie edge rusher Derek Moore left practice early to be evaluated with a groin injury.
And watch it take shape.
Make him feel uncomfortable. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his
You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing
okay, so pretend this is your car. Your insurance will pay for another one, right? Well, if you have a standard policy, maybe not so much. But at Haggerty, we agree on a value up front and then pay that amount, guaranteed.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss make rate, and listen, kickers have improved.
You know what I got to say about this? He's gonna be all right. His name's Derek. He's gonna be fine. He's resilient. He's resilient. He's going to be fine. Anybody that has the name, and especially when it's spelled D-E-R-R-I-C-K, they're gonna be all right. This is a nothing burger. You know why? Because I said it's not. It's nothing. It's nothing. It ain't no way. I'm trying to be optimistic here. I'm trying to be optimistic. Because why? Because it ain't no way. It ain't no way that the lone edge rusher that Brad Holmes drafted after purposely ignored him for years. It's no way he's hurt. So it's not. It's not. He'll be right back out there. He's gonna go do some stretches. You know what I'm saying? And be good to go. So I ain't even worried about it. He'll be like Aline. He'll be back in no time. So the next practice, I don't know if there's one tomorrow, but there is one Tuesday. You know what? He's going to be back out there. Why? Because I said so. 2, because his name is there. And 3, Derek, we do what we do. We do what we do. We get kicked, we get knocked down, and we get up. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like I said, if your name is D-E-R-R-I-C-K. No offense to anybody's name is spelled any other way than that, but you know, that's the best way. It's the best way, man. I don't know if y'all know this, man, but the things in the, if you look up the word Derek,
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
That's just it. That's it. We not going, nope, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So, Going positively,
that's the way they drew it up.
Ain't no way he out. Ain't no way he out for no amount of
see
time.
the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football.
Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, thank you guys so much for the love and the support that you guys have shown me.
Defending him. They've always had an answer.
In the process now
single
of
coverage,
my wife
double
and her
coverage,
family
man or zone. They have not.
And it's another interception as his
do that
assault
thing,
on the
and
record book
we'll go from
continues.
there.
Hits the accelerator to the right.
The thing about it is he was in the process of moving the location that was very close. He could get more of the care that he
Always
needed.
hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball.
So I appreciate everybody
When a defender
for
tips that thing up into the air,
the
bad
support,
things generally
for
happen.
subscribing to the YouTube
Pick
channel.
six. Doesn't get much
Last
worse than
time
that.
that we crossed the
They'll
number,
try to add another
we had
to
to
their
make a
lead.
change because when you are over 10,000,
And the extra
your
point is
number
good.
only changes every 100. So that's why you'll see when you get over 1,000, your number change, your public number changes every 10. When you get over 10,000, it changes every 100. So that's when, and when you get to 100,000, it changes every 1,000, I believe, right?
He'll bring
Yeah,
it out.
it changes
It's
every 1,000.
Harris.
So
He
it's
was
tough
looking for
when
some
you get a
running room,
content
but
creator
not
and
much to be
you're,
found
we
as
get
he
to see the
stopped
full
at the
numbers. Y'all don't
18.
see the numbers. Y'all see the abbreviated numbers or we see the actual numbers. Every single subscriber, man, we see. But I appreciate you guys a lot for
It's a good thing to
watching
be
the channel,
charitable,
subscribing
Jesse,
to the
but I
channel.
think the
I don't know,
last couple
maybe I got
drives
some
might be
pity subs,
overdoing it
but
a bit.
whatever reason,
I
man,
agree,
I
and I
appreciate
think
you.
at this
And again,
point,
we are
David,
going
the
to bring
quarterback
different
here, he's
content
gotta
to
be a
the
CEO,
channel.
and he's got to really get
I'm excited
his
about
guys
what I have
settled
planned,
down.
some street
Couple turnovers
interviews.
in a row. Now they've got to find
Yeah,
a
I'm excited about it, man. So the content might change a little bit. Like it might be some things that have to be adjusted. We're still going to do the post-game show. We might even do a pre-game show early now that I'll be going to the stadium. So we might do that early and then when I get home, we're going to do a pre-game show and we're going to have more content, man. So I'm really excited about 2026.
Nice job
not only
getting the
the
ball
Lions, but
out of his
the
hands
channel
quickly.
grows as well.
Understanding
So this channel is made possible by
and the
viewer
big fella,
subscribers
I don't
and
mean an
members just
offensive
like you.
lineman
It's
anymore.
because of
That's
your
what tight
support
ends
I
used
get
to
to
be.
do
It's
what I
just
do.
an extension
You
of the
deserve
O-line.
a better
These guys are now
class of
extensions
content
at receiver.
creator.
They can make big plays.
You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself.
Pass
And
rush
each other.
coming
And you know
after
what?
the
If you
quarterback,
haven't done
and
it
they
already,
get him
tell
at the
somebody.
32.
Call somebody.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was
Take care of yourself for each
rushing
other.
his guy,
Thanks all.
collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
This offense really put themselves behind the eight ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Today, we're in a rush. I found a car on Marketplace late last night, got my foot in the door, and then the owner didn't answer me until 10 minutes ago. Turns out someone else is on the way to buy this car that I want, so we literally have to race them there. And I'm gonna win. Come on, let's get to work! Normally, if somebody had multiple people coming to look at a car at the same time, I would get irritated and not even try to go. But this car is so cool, and I think it's such a good deal, it's worth taking the risk. We're gonna roll the dice today. Our ETA right now is 2:15. The other guy's going to be there at 2:30. I swear to God, if he's already there when I get there, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because it's literally the seller's fault. The seller took 4 hours to answer me this morning. Anyways, I'm in Mr. Cup, man. I got about 1,200 foot-pounds of coke and a 22-foot trailer ready to walk them down. And I'm about to walk them down. I really just hope this other person's not an early bird. It's got to be a wild ride, boys. You ready?
Trailer just got sideways.
To the air, it's Clement. Trying to beat the drift.
Hey, don't play around with some gun, man. She will get it done. I'm gonna use my exhaust brake and everything, man. Is it you? Could it be this trailer and truck? I will hit my new. Definitely any commentary on what we should do? I mean, we're gonna have to pop his tires. I got the tire spikes in the back. It's gonna crawl through the window. Can you just, oh, pop out right here? I bet it is. There's no way I pointed at a stranger on the highway. And they gotta start making Declan pointed at the truck and trailer and he said, what if he's the one going to look at it? It literally has to be him. Hourring some change out. Nope. I gotta pass this guy. I need to pass. This guy's gonna be so confused. Pass this guy into mustard right now, dog. Pass this guy and 4 cars on a double yellow and a blind turn. Right now! I think that's a workout for this old truck. Nah, she ain't worried about it. Meanwhile, I'm using the truck going, oh my god, I think that's the guy that's also coming. He's like, I gotta floor it. Oh my god.
Nice job by this receiver. And that's why this quarterback's
has to be
had a
him.
day.
It's
Guys
not him. It's not him. It has to be. I was joking. It was your idea, and now it's in my head. Guys, they keep talking about killing this guy. They want to kill a stranger.
They see the receiver and they get to chase him. Really good job seeing where the receiver is going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Happened against today.
Ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails.
We are 14 minutes away now. I should probably mention what I'm buying. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet, but it is a V8 4-speed manual, fairly clean, and in my opinion, a super good deal. I've almost never seen one this cheap in its condition. The problem with this car is it's been sitting since 1999, so as normal, we're going to have a lot of work to do. But I just hope we can get it. All right, it's getting real. We are 2 minutes away. Now, the big question is, when I show up, is somebody else already looking at the car? In my opinion, that is the most obnoxious possible thing you can do in selling a car. Make a schedule for people. Don't make people show up at the same time and have an awkward interaction and get into a bidding war or just get pissed off and leave, which I have done before. I was told this guy would be here at 2:30, and I don't know if the seller told the other buyer that I was planning on coming sooner. Who knows? We're gonna find out in half a mile. I really hope I'm just the first one here and I can glance at the rust and get the guy paid, just to get it done quick. I do know that the 2:30 person offered him $2,500 less, and I offered full price, so we're gonna hope for the best. Oh my god. Well, I don't see a trailer, dog. There's a guy actively looking at it. Definitely sends white hot rage through my body, if you can't tell. But good news is I don't think that guy's got a trailer, and I'm betting he don't have a stack of paper on him, so let's go see what happens.
Call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Okay, 20 minutes later. That was an interesting psychological experience. The other guy, I don't know if it was the guy we were talking about the whole time, drove from New Jersey. He drove an hour and a half, and he had no idea I was going to be there. So when I showed up, he was surprised, but he was super cool about it. And the seller, thankfully, did say that I was first dibs because I contacted first. I ended up getting a really good deal on the car, and then I gave the first guy some gas money because I honestly felt horrible that he wasted his time. But life goes on. We have paid for the car. We just got to load it up, and then we'll be getting down the road. We got it. We got to make sure the title's all good, so we're going to a notary right now, and then as long as that goes through, I will have scored a 327 4-speed factory drivetrain, factory paint, 68 Camaro, and that's pretty badass.
My hair sprouted up with the finasteride and minoxidil spray through him. More hats for me.
Watching my hairline slowly recede took a real emotional toll on me. Finding him turned out to be one of the best decisions I made for myself. It gave me a sense of control again.
I've noticed new texture in a full head of hair now. It's better than when I was in my 20s. Hair growth gave me confidence again in my appearance and my social life. Get back your hair and your confidence. Start today at hims.com.
Off-play action on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, hey, don't be scared. Here's how Monday.com makes agents clear, easy, and user-friendly. First of all, they're going to make our jobs much easier, and they're going to take us to the next level. I manage our marketing team, so market research, content review, reporting, all these things that used to take up 60% of my day now happen instantly. And we just have to review and make small adjustments. Secondly, they're built on Monday.com, so you know you get the best-in-class security.
And most importantly, for me,
they're easy to set up and work with. So it's just like having super reliable and fun new teammates. how did this change how I work? I can finally hit deadlines while getting better results and creating real impact. Big props to Monday for making this happen.
What kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats? So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, we had a little extra time to dial something up for this third.
Made it back to the shop. I have to say, I am beyond excited for this project. In the back of my mind, for probably 4 to 6 months now, I've wanted a 67 or 68 Camaro. In my eyes, they're the best looking first generation car, and this is like top dog. 327, so maybe she'll rev a little bit. 4-speed manual, still has the factory paint. That is incredible. When I was there buying it, I was so obsessed with actually being able to buy it that I didn't get to look at the cool features. Check it out. This paint, I'm like 98% sure it's this factory. Red oxide primers underneath, doors open up well, bucket seats, console, and my absolute favorite part of this car so far are the period correct sun gauges. They're so cool. I hope they work. The guy cranked it over for us when we were there. Motor turns over fine. And it even has a brake pedal that's not completely seized up. There are a lot of things in our favor, and I can't wait to start working. Hold them and see if they work. That would be like incredible. Dude!
Are you kidding me?
It has brakes. Turns over with speed and it has brakes.
They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Step 1, get the copious amounts of crap and leaves off the motor.
Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They built the pressure, they built the lead, but you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today.
All right, I think that's vacuumed enough for now. Before we get to any crazy work, I just want to see if I can file down the points and dump some gas down the carb and see if this thing fires off. If it fires off and the motor sounds half decent, then we're going to rip right into making it a perfect driver. I'm going to take this rotor off because this distributor is very dirty and I can almost guarantee the points need cleaned. That's an easy thing to do. They're right here. Oh yeah, she's been sitting. She has been sitting. My one gripe with small block Chevys is the distributor in the back. Makes it much less easy to get to. In fact, I'm probably gonna pop out the ignition coil so I can grab this a little easier. There it is. You have me a screwdriver in there. Got some 320 sandpaper here. You can see the points right here. They have that white corrosion on them. We gotta knock all that off. That works real well. And then what I'm gonna do is pop my screwdriver out so sandpaper's in between the points. I'll file them like that a little bit too. Just make sure they get clean. Those points are probably good. Just gonna rinse them off. A little brake clean. Sure none of that stuff sticks around. That was too much, but it's fine. Points should be clean. They're actually looking real shiny, so I hope that's good enough. Plop this ugly junk right back on here, just like that. Distributor reinstalled. We're gonna test and see if this ignition coil works. I kinda doubt it, but you never know. Now just for giggles and ha-has, we'll toss a fresh crank box in here. All right, I'm gonna see if it lights off. Got a follow return spring. Let's see if something happens. Try an ignition coil next. Brand new, Excel Super Stock, nice period correct piece. Let's give this one a shot. Fresh hit of brake clean. Come on, baby, tell me something. Not appearing to have voltage. Let me try something else. So I got the multimeter out. We are getting voltage to the coil with the key. Now, I took the distributor cap off and I also cleaned up the contact surface for the ground wire, so the negative side of the coil to the distributor. So now, with the cap off, we're gonna see if there's a spark happening between the points. Because it's possible the points and condenser are just bad from sitting for so long, so. It's not like moving. So there's our problem. Well, cameraman just shot themselves, so we know it's capable of producing spark. I think that when I was prying it open to clean the points, I think I shifted the adjustment out. So honestly, that's pretty easy to fix. I bet you this thing fires right up. This distributor has a nifty little screw to adjust the points gap. So as you can see, I'm kind of manually opening and closing the points. If I tighten the screw up, it doesn't work anymore, pretty much. And if I loosen the screw up, it works pretty good. Now I need to get the right points gap in there, but just for testing purposes, I think we'll crank it and see if it makes little sparks. Just for fun.
Yup, yes, Lord.
I bet you she fires right out, dog. Okay, attempt, I don't even know. I bet she fires.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Opportunity, potential, power. It all comes from
nepotism.
No, Junior. Our GoDaddy domain name. After we got that, we built a website in minutes with the help of AI. And then the customers start pouring in. And we grew into the most successful carpet business in the tri-state area. We're even signing undergrads now.
Should really fix that. He's not wrong.
Spotlight your business with a name from the daddy of domains.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play.
Yup, it's me, the elephant in the room. No one likes to talk about the fact that we all die one day and someone's going to have to pay those final expenses. But with Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance, it's easier than you think. Because with Gerber Life, as long as you're 50 plus, you qualify for coverage. No questionnaires, no medical exams. It's guaranteed acceptance regardless of health. So stop ignoring me. For a free quote, go to getgerberlife.com today. That's getgerberlife.com.
But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field, which guys
oh my God.
What you can do.
Ooh, let's crack the door. That's like
Oh, that is. I read the. Oh my God, that's a terrible thing.
Oh yeah, look, these mouse nests all over.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
Are you sure about that?
Let's see just how many mouse nests come out. I've never had a mouse nest come out of an exhaust pipe. That's funny. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's also, side note, running awesome, quiet, no exhaust leaks, no ticks. That's cool. That's insane. It runs good. Check out the front. It's like a sewing machine. I just filled the float bowl up too because there's no fuel tank in it. That is exactly what I was hoping for. It is so awesome that this car ran that good with just a little gas down the carb. So now it's time to upgrade it and get it ready to hit the road. So I'm gonna tear it down, go over the cooling system, the fuel system. We're gonna convert it to a 4-barrel, do a full tune-up, and this thing's gonna be ready to rock. You know what? I just remembered though. I want to make sure the clutch works first. I really hope the clutch works. I forgot about that. Gotta fill up the float bowl long enough for it to run. I just want to make sure it moves.
Back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea.
Yeah, hell yeah. Moves just fine.
Crazy, dog.
Wait, what are you wearing right now? That looks nice. That looks really nice.
Yeah, thank you. This is actually the brand new Tom's Refurb welding cap.
Damn, where can you get that? I want one.
You can get one today.
Like right now. While I start with the mechanical repairs and upgrades, J-Man's gonna start on the interior. Take a look in there.
It's your job to stop me or
this is probably the nastiest interior I've ever seen as far as mold goes. Look how thick that white mold is. You're gonna catch something if you breathe that in. J-Man!
You ready to clean? Ready to roll? Why do you go? No! No! I hate those pedals. Yeah!
Real deal. Foot gas pedal, buddy. Probably won't put it in, but I like it.
Yo, is it a comb? Is it a comb or a knife? That's a knife. Oh, that's pimp.
I don't think it's a switchblade because it's not switchblading.
Well, it's a WD-40.
Oh, it's still sharp too, man. Look at that. I would not with me. I'm gonna start by draining the coolant that is a little bit dirty and smells a lot like monkey bars.
Dropping back, it's Levin. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Those cool accessory
and they
the
can't
car.
make
That
the connection going for a big play on first down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into
That's a little gunked up. Yeah, we will be doing a thermostat. That's just like rust. Heater hoses? It's summertime. We don't need those. This radiator hose gonna be messy. Ooh, gross. Hey, didn't miss the drain pan too bad though. Finish round.
Grab a seat.
Oh, this fan's gonna fall apart and slice my hand open while it's running. May as well take care of that. Set that aside for a minute. Mr. Coyle, come on back out for now. Spark plug wires. They are nasty. Next up, Mr. Distributor's got to come out, because Chevy made him go through the intake. Stupidest design ever. Small block forward. Keep that distributor right in there. Just saying, don't shoot domestically. Anyways, oh wow, it's not even stuck. That's good. Oh wow, it's not stuck at all. That is rare. Oof. Be saving this for a little later. I'm gonna crack these cool Mr. Gasket valve covers off real quick. They don't need to come off, but the intake's coming off and the engine bay is basically empty, so I may as well clean the snot out of it right now. Dang. Boom. Valve looking all right. Hell yeah. Now comes the exciting part. How's it look under the intake? Woo! You are heavy. Oh man, you are heavy. Good news is, it's looking nice and clean in there. It's almost time to pressure wash kind of everything because it's disgusting. So Aiden's getting the intake gunk off, Josh is working on removing the console, and I'm gonna get the trunk open. This car did not come with trunk keys, and we can see from the inside, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I'm very curious to know what it is, but unfortunately, I gotta destroy the lock. Hey Josh, can you put it in gear? There it is. Outsmarted you.
Listen, the defense playing really concerned.
Right, you guys somehow grosser looking than what's in it. There might be mice under this car cover. Or a spider fan. Oh, I don't know. Don't want to find out. That's gross. But there's not really anything horrible back here, nor is there anything super cool. Oh, gross. Stock valve covers. It's kind of cool. Oh.
Hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football.
Welcome to Wix Harmony. Take the speed of AI and pixel level control.
They have risen to the
To go from words into a full website that's entirely yours to shape. Need a new page, section, or a restyle? Ask Aria, your personal AI agent. And boom, there it is.
Well, it's good to finally
Flow
see this
naturally.
offense have a little bit
Between
of success
generating
because that has not been
and
the
doing
case
it
in this
yourself.
game. Nothing has
This is
gone
the
their
new way
way
to create
keep shooting themselves
Wix
in the
Harmony.
foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence.
Get ready with me,
credit
credit card edition. First, I hit up Experian. They match me with new cards based on my FICO score. Cashback, travel rewards, balance transfer. The app's free, and I got the card I want. Get the app from your big financial friend, Experian. Experian.
He wants to throw it. And good hands there by the defense on
That's
that
nasty.
shot to
My
the
one
end zone.
gripe with Chevy is that their interiors are so stupidly hard to get apart. This console is held in by so many bolts, and they're so annoying to access. But I think we're on the last one. The console is the last thing we have to remove before we get the carpet out, and then basically pressure wash everything to oblivion.
Expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Wow. Oh, goodness gracious.
Dude, you ain't wearing no gloves, man. You crazy. You ain't wearing no gloves. That's actually crazy. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires quickly.
There's rust under the sound bed there. Oh, no. If this is a trunk key, I'm going to be
And this game is obviously
It's actually kind of neat. Look, it's a key holder. Trunk key and the glove box key should be the same. So it's just an extra ignition key.
Continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad
I really should not be here without
fight until the very end of the football.
We vacuumed out most of the car, and I wanted to keep the headliner because it was like 80% good, but I kept finding mouse nests in it, so to avoid the car forever smelling like mouse piss, I'm gonna rip the headliner out. I'm gonna need to take a shower of acid when I get home.
They're working that left side. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after a good game there.
And man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football
Okay, I
game. They
said I
just
was
keep
done
fighting.
vacuuming, and then I ripped the
then
headliner
matchup's
out,
already
and now
flawed.
I need to
You wanna put a
vacuum the
linebacker
entire
on him,
floor again.
he's too
I'm
fast
also
for him.
covered in
Continues to
mouse
make
piss.
catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
I should have quit 2 or 3 hours ago. Problem with taking the headliner out is underneath this foam is glued to the roof. The problem with the foam is it is actively disintegrating, so if you don't scrape it off, it's going to slowly scrape itself off over time. But scraping it off sucks. It sucks so bad. Half of it's stuff really good, and half of it's stuff kind of good, and all of it is really awkward to get off. So this sucks. Done. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing, they're trying to make work.
Shot in the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing
Okay,
close.
so I just vacuumed and blew out the back of the seats, got the rat's nest and the mold out of there. Just to be safe, I have some mold remover in this bottle, gonna spray down all the back seats. While I'm doing that, J-Man,
Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it, the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now
These seats turned out insane. Look at them. They look like they came out of a new car. So we're going to take these outside so they can bake in the sun. And while they bake, we're going to pressure wash this car. Inside, outside, engine bay. It's going to look like a different vehicle when we're done.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing
with our outdoor bleach cleaner that will knock off all the moss and mold. And for the interior mold, I have a mixture of mold remover and enzyme cleaner. The mold remover should kill all the mold and make it not smell like mold, and the enzyme killer kills all the smell of mouse pee and mouse poop. So hopefully we soak everything and pressure wash it all off, let it bake in the sun for an hour. It should smell better and no longer be contaminated by things that want to kill us. So we're going to soak the outside, soak the inside, pressure wash the whole thing, even the engine bay.
He wants a big play here late. And the pass is
I just mixed bleach spray with graffiti remover for the vinyl top. I'm just gonna die. So everyone in the neighborhood's not gonna be feeling too good in an hour or so, but it's alright.
we're all gonna go to forever sleep. Good night.
Internet that works. Reliable enough to forget about. No surprises on your bill. Everything's included with no extra fees.